What is up everybody, Golden Holden here with Gold Plating Services, and today we are going to be unboxing a JewelMaster. So this is going to be a bigger box. So I'm going to open it up. In this box we're going to have our solutions. And depending on what option you get, you're going to have either tri-val or a surface activator or something along those lines. And then we have our rinse beakers and the beakers to hold our solutions in. Alright, so right here I have some sample pieces, and there is 8 in a little baggie, and these are just to make sure that your gold is working, so you can plate onto these first before you plate onto your item to see if your solutions are working. Now we have this box in here, it's already opened. We'll have a ring rack as well as our power source, our safety equipment, our bus bars, a common lead, and the anodes for whatever solution you're going to be using. And then we have our machine itself. Let me take this out. There we go. We'll open this up. And in here, we have a thermometer, and then the JewelMaster itself. So right here we have the JewelMaster, and then we have our power supply and our thermometer, and then our beakers with the rinse beakers, our ring rack, our anodes, and then we have a plating sample for you, and then our chemicals. Before we get started, we're going to actually look at just this caution label, and it says that if you have a 220 volt power supply, then it will instantly destroy your heaters in this machine, and it has to have a converter to convert it to 120 volts, and the power should be around 50 to 60 hertz. Now that we've taken our caution label off our heater controller, we're going to plug this into our outlet. Next, we are going to plug in our AC power supply. So we'll just open up these. And this is going to be plugged in into this outlet right here. And make sure it's plugged in all the way and there's nothing showing. Now we're going to get our other end and plug it in, and we'll plug this into the wall. Now that we've got our machines plugged in, to turn it on, we're going to go to this switch over here and flip it on. This red LED should turn on, and our meter should turn on. It's going to look like it's flashing, but that's just because it has a refresh rate that is not being captured onto our film. And to turn it up, this is our knob to turn up our voltage. It shows it right there going up. To turn on our heaters, they're actually separated. So this is our heater controller, and we'll turn it on, and it has a low and a high. So we're going to turn it on, and that turns on this heater. To turn on this heater, we're going to flip this switch, and now it is controlled by this controller, and you can turn it on and off if you'd like, just like that. And this one will stay on if you keep it on, so just make sure to turn that off. To start setting up, we're going to get our beakers, and they should have the lid with the same color dots on the lid and the beaker. So we're going to just set these into our beaker slots. And now we're going to get our anodes, and we're going to plug the red into the red port, the green into the green port, and the blue into the blue port. We also have this thermometer, and this will go into our gold solution beaker and just clip in just like that. And then we have these bus bars. These help with hanging your part with the ring rack. Now we have our common lead. We'll put that right in there. And we have our ring rack, which when you put something on this, you will just hang it onto your beaker and begin your plating. All right, so here's an example of all the pieces on a ring rack, and we'll just put it in our solution like that, and that is what it's going to look like when you're plating your items. All right, this has been unboxing the JewelMaster, and remember, before handling any solutions, remember to wear your safety equipment that is provided in the kit, and happy plating.